So I've been wondering this because I've been looking at a bunch of stuff. Like, first off, how did you meet Tyler? And then I want to follow up with some more questions about, like, how did you get so connected in this space, in entertainment in general? Like, how did that start? Because not everyone is like picks up a camera and is like, I'm gonna go make videos, and the next thing you know, they're filming all these people, people who really who are doing like a lot of amazing things in their life, like doing stuff for Gucci, doing all this stuff, like making the movie, the North Hollywood, doing all the stuff that you've done, the documentary, the Cherry Bomb thing. Like, how did you find yourself in these situations?
My parents.
They're just like super well connected.
I have great parents.
Yeah.
My mom worked for Robert Evans.
Okay.
And he's the producer of The Godfather.
Amazing.
Yeah, she worked for him
Legendary.
for like 35 years.
Okay.
Now she works for this guy, David Zaslav. I haven't met him yet, but he's a big deal too.
Yeah.
And my dad, he knows a lot of people too.
Yeah.
You saw in Hell Week.
Right.
We featured a little bit about that.
So, but obviously, it's not enough just to know someone, right? I mean, you can get your foot in the door, but all these people really accept you. Like, they like your work. They obviously enjoy working with you. Well, how do you speak to that? Like, is it just the kind of person you are? Like, you're easy to work with? Because obviously it's a very tight knit community where, if you flop something, then they probably all know, right? And you haven't seemed to flop anything. So they respect your work. They respect how you do it.
Yeah. I don't know. Because same thing with that. I try not to think about it too much, And with a lot of people, I meet them when they're here. So it's like
when they're at the bottom,
when they're just starting.
Yeah.
So I'm able to document the rise. You get a different in when you meet somebody when they're still at their humble beginning.
Yeah.
And I've met a lot of people like that. Then, you just know people from growing up, random stuff.
Like, how did you meet?
School, even. Like, I live in LA,
Yeah. Yeah, but so many people live in LA. They're not just like, and I'm sure there's tons of kids who live in LA who want to film shit, and they don't just like, yo, what's up? We're doing it, Like, you're doing it. Am I wrong? Right or wrong? That's true. It's not that simple. So how did you meet? How did you start your relationship with Tyler?
Through Nakel.
Okay. And does that you have a strong relationship with him still to this day?
No.
Just for any sort of reason?
No. Just kind of everyone gets busy.
Yeah. No, I feel that. That's normal as fuck.
Definitely.
Especially in this space, man. Did you when you were young, obviously growing up in North Hollywood, did you think that this stuff was going to be a part of your life, like being on social and being on the internet and having a brand? Did you think this was all a part of your plan? Was it gonna when you were young, you're like, this is something I think I could do, or did you see other people doing it and you're like, I want to be like that? Or how did you start to create your big picture?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I remember when there was no internet.
Yeah, me too. Those are fucking golden days, man.
Yeah.
Shit was more simple back then.
And it was just more you could sit in the room together.
Yeah.
Like most people, bro, they can't even sit down. They have to be
oh yeah.
It's like they can't just hang out.